Missed an episode of your favorite podcast? Choose from over a decade of content in our archives, not just the latest episode. All free at GCNlive.com.
What is up, America? Good morning and greetings, and welcome to The Bright Side, your nutritional program dedicated to the understanding of the vast world of nutrition and nutritional supplementation. I'm your host, Pharmacist Ben, nutritional pharmacist from Boulder, Colorado, registered pharmacist number 12275. I specialize in using nutritional supplements where other healthcare practitioners use toxic pharmaceutical drugs and deadly medical procedures. If you suspect that there are natural nutritional roads to your health and vitality, and to your well-being and to addressing your health challenges, whatever they may be, but you don't know where to begin, you have come to the right place. As you listen to The Bright Side every day, you are more and more in control of your body. You are more and more knowledgeable, and you know you can overcome any health issue. That's why we are here every day on The Bright Side, helping clear up the sometimes confusing world of nutrition and nutritional supplementation. Over the last 28 years of practicing pharmacy, I've seen drug-free recoveries from diabetes and hypertension and obesity and skin diseases like psoriasis and eczema and rosacea and acne, digestive ailments, autoimmune issues of all kinds. Recoveries that by the standards of modern medicine can only be called a miracle. But what is in the world of the body, what is in the world of biology, standard operating procedure, because the human biological system is a healing system, it's a regenerating system, it is designed divinely to heal and renew itself on a moment-to-moment basis. And while some folks may call that healing and renewing system a miracle, it really is no miracle at all. It is simply the way the body works. If you have questions about health or nutrition or prescription drugs, we are here for you. Let us help you change your life today. If you're dealing with a degenerative disease crisis, if you want to get better, if the prescription drugs aren't working, if you're frustrated with the medical model, let us help you. We welcome your phone calls on The Bright Side, 877-300-7645. That's 877-300-7645. Questions about health, nutrition, prescription drugs. If you have questions about the longevity products, ingredients, formulations, we're here for you. 877-300-7645 is our number on The Bright Side today and every day. If you want to purchase any of the longevity products you hear advertised on the program, including the Jordan Rubin Probiotic Enriched Cheese, Suero V products, and the Amasai or the Beyond Tangy Tangerine, the Healthy Start Pack, the Ultimate Essential Fatty Acids, you can head over to my website, brightsideben.com, take a look at our shopping cart, or you can call the Brightside Ben phone team at 866-735-2470. That's 866-735-2470. Ask them about joining the Brightside Ben team, too. For a one-time $10 fee, you can start yourself a longevity business, earn thank you checks for helping turn people on to the longevity products. You can get your products at the wholesale price, too. You can be part of the longevity family. Well, for a one-time $10 fee, 866-735-2470. Of course, you can also get your enjoy all the tax benefits associated with having your own business. For a one-time $10 fee, they can tell you all about it by calling. If you call the Brightside Ben phone team, they can tell you all about it. Their number is 866-735-2470. If you're interested in joining myself and my friend Dixie Sedgwick on our weekly phone calls, we do cover various health topics. Yesterday we talked about cancer. This coming Sunday we're going to talk about estrogen. These are the calls we do every Sunday, 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Dial in number 605-562-3140, 605-562-3140. Participant access code 444-973-pound. I usually talk for about 20 minutes or so, and then we take about 5 or 10 minutes of questions. It's a half-hour phone call every Sunday, 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Yesterday's conversation was on cancer. This week we're going to talk about the female hormone and the male hormone, actually, estrogen, which is responsible for a lot of health issues. We'll talk about that this Sunday at 6 p.m. Dial in number 605-562-3140 and participant access code 444-973-pound. Our number, once again, on the Bright Side is 877-300-7645, 877-300-7645. Try to call in early so we can get to as many phone calls as possible and we don't have to leave anybody on hold. 877-300-7645. All right, welcome to the Bright Side once again. I want to continue our discussion on communication skills. That's what we're talking about, is communication skills. Everything communicates. I'm communicating to you right now. Chances are you exercised some communication skills earlier today. In order for different entities, animals, humans, ants, birds, bugs, animals, whatever, In order for individual beings to be able to integrate with each other, to do work, to get things done, communication, the ability to transmit information from one being to another being, is critical. The famous story in the Bible, in the book of Genesis, of the Tower of Babel, Tower of Babel, highlights what can happen when people don't communicate. No communication, no building. No communication, no towers. And the body, which is made up of many, many trillions of independent beings, we call these little independent beings, these animal-like entities, cells. The body's made up of 75, 100 trillion of these little entities. In order for the body to operate coherently as a whole, these little entities that make up the body have to be able to communicate. And for the last couple of weeks, we've been talking about how these little critters, these cells, communicate, or how these little cells talk to each other. Our bodies, while they may look to, in terms of appearances, they may look like one homogeneous mass. Our bodies are really made up of countless little animals, little critters, little cells. 100 trillion is a ridiculously high number, and somehow the body is put together of these 100 trillion cells that are integrated with each other, these little microscopic entities, and in some mysterious, unknown fashion, these little animals have gotten together to create us, to create the human body. Is all of this important when it comes to health, when it comes to wellness, or when it comes to degenerative disease? You better believe it is. It is fundamentally important. The composite nature of our bodies is really behind all degenerative disease. Understanding the composite nature of the body is a must if we're going to be able to reverse degenerative disease. Understanding our composite nature reveals the path to our health. There's no such thing as a degenerative disease that doesn't start off at the level of these little animals, these little critters called cells. All disease is cell disease. You're not going to hear this from your doctor because doctoring can't do anything at the level of a cell except perhaps to poison it. There's no such thing as healing. There's no such thing as true health without addressing the health of these little animals, these little critters, these cells. All disease is cell disease. All health is cell health. And this is where medicine is completely useless. And this is why medicine is a failure, at least when it comes to taking care of our degenerative diseases. The more doctors we have, the more degenerative diseases we get. Seemingly, got plenty of doctors. There's no shortage in medical professionals, but we're sicker than ever before. The nature of disease as cell disease is the underlying factor underneath the medical model's complete and utter failure, complete and utter impotence when it comes to dealing with degenerative disease. Medicine is oblivious to the nature of a cell, and this is why it's useless when it comes to healing. This is why medical professionals say things like, well, we really don't know what causes autoimmune disease. Well, we don't know what causes cancer. Sorry, Mr. Smith, you're going to be on this anti-cholesterol medication for the rest of your life. This is why your doctor thinks that lowering your cholesterol is somehow going to prevent heart attacks, because your doctor is not addressing a heart cell. Now, to be completely accurate, it's not that medicine is completely ignoring the cell. It's just that the cell is not honored. The cell is not respected. There are medical strategies that address the cell, except when they do focus on the cell, when they focus cellularly, they're poisoning it. They're drugging it. They're poisoning the cell. They're drugging the cell. They're forcing the cell to comply. There's absolutely nothing in modern medicine's toolkit to correct a cell's activity or to nourish a cell or in some fashion to improve a cell's healthy function. There's nothing in modern medicine's toolkit that can be kind and gentle and loving and respectful to a cell. This is because a cell is only going to accept nutrition, and it's only going to accept oxygen. That's it. Nutrients and oxygen, period. We call them the mighty 90 essential nutrients. And the job of the mighty 90 essential nutrients is to sustain, to feed, to nourish a cell. The job of oxygen, likewise, to energize a cell. And guess what? Nutrition and oxygenation are not components of the medical model. They're not in your doctor's toolkit. But it doesn't matter. We don't need a doctor for oxygenation. We don't need a doctor for nutrition. I talked to my friend Lou last week. Lou's a medical doctor, a healer, if you will. And Lou, ironically, or maybe not ironically, Lou has health problems. He's had health problems most of his life. Yes, he's a medical doctor. Yes, he's a healer. Yes, he's helping people with their health. But Lou is sick. Lou's had health problems most of his life. Specifically, Lou has a history of diabetes, and he has a history of colon problems. And guess what? Now Lou is dealing with one of the worst things that can ever happen to a human being. I'll tell you what I mean when I come back from our break. I'm Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to The Bright Side on the Genesis Communication Network. 877-300-7645 is our number. We'll be back right after this. Don't go away.
Hi, I'm Dr. Joel Wallach, the Dead Doctors Don't Lie guy. There's no reason why you shouldn't live to be at least 100 and have a great time getting there. And I'm going to give you a free copy of my lecture that tells you exactly how to do it. In fact, after you've lived a long and healthy life, there should be only 2 documents in your medical chart, a birth certificate and a death certificate. I'm Dr. Wallach with a warning. If you have a 4-inch medical chart, if you take prescription drugs for high cholesterol, high blood pressure, arthritis, joint pains, and other health issues, the medical profession is failing you. They're using you for an ATM machine. My free lecture is going to reveal what pharmaceutical companies don't want you to know. There's been groundbreaking research and discoveries on how to effectively treat or eliminate over 900 different diseases naturally, and it's all in my free lecture called Deadly Recipe. So call toll-free 1-855-79-YOUNG. Again, that's toll-free 1-855-79-YOUNG. 1-855-79-YOUNG.
Mike Stenerson from Midas Resources. At no time in history have precious metals been more important, certainly not in my 22 years in the industry. The dollar has lost over 90% of its value in the last 60 years. No fiat currency has ever survived the government printing presses. Ours is not immune. The time is now to be proactive. 1-800-686-2237, extension 116. Anything tied to the dollar is at risk. CDs, annuities, 401ks, IRAs, stocks, bonds, you name it, so decide. Do you want to leave a legacy of wealth or debt for your family? The choice is yours. Call me at 1-800-686-2237, extension 116. That's 1-800-686-2237, extension 116. Be proactive, not reactive. Call 1-800-686-2237, extension 116.
What looks good under your Christmas tree and tastes even better? Big Berkey water filters. Yes, the gift of clean water. A gift that provides a great foundation for achieving good health in the lives of your loved ones. A Big Berkey water filter gives them protection from bacteria, heavy metals, chlorine, fluoride, pesticides and herbicides, VOCs, and more. And best of all, a Big Berkey water filter is a gift that lasts for many years with no additional investment. And that saves time and money in filter replacements that other water filters require and are even powerful enough to purify treated, untreated, or even stagnant pond water. As always, all orders over $50 are shipped free, and GCN listeners get 5% off all ceramic filter systems. Order online at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com, spelled Big, B-E-R-K-E-Y, waterfilters.com, or call 877-99-BERKEY. That's 877-99-BERKEY. Gift well this Christmas. Give a Big Berkey water filter.
Don't complain about your cable bill going up and up and up. Do something about it. Grab a pencil and jot down this special number, 1-855-905-MY-TV. The more cable TV rates go up, the better digital satellite TV looks. Say goodbye to the cable guy and get more of your favorite channels in 100% digital quality for less money. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. Sign up for packages starting as low as $19.99, and there's no equipment to buy. You get free HD TV upgrade, a free DVR upgrade, and free professional installation. You control what you watch when you watch it. Record your favorite shows, pause and rewind live TV, even skip the commercials. Watch local channels too. At just $19.99, what are you waiting for? Pull out your major credit or debit card. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV. Say goodbye to the cable guy. Cut costs and get more. 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV.
We are the premier independent talk radio network, the Genesis Communications Network, GCN.
All right, we're back on the bright side. I am your host, Pharmacist Ben. We're on the air Monday through Friday, 8 to 9 Pacific and 10 to 11 Central Time. If you miss any programs, they're all archived at brightsideben.com. You can also go to benfuchsarchives.com. Both websites have search engines. If you miss a program or you have a specific topic that you're interested in, you can search at brightsideben.com or benfuchsarchives.com. Thank you to Peter in the UK for setting that second website up. You can also check out my blog, pharmacistben.com, which we update regularly with news stories as well as blog posts. Thank you to Robert Lundgren, my webmaster, who does such a fine job.